Okay, welcome to another video everyone. This will be a basic introductory video to Python. Before I start, I would like to increase the font size to 150 so that it's clear to understand. So Python is a compiled and interpreted language, meaning it's partially compiled and partially interpreted. I will come to the details of this notion in a part of paper 3. So, you must have studied pseudocode. In pseudocode, you needed or you had to ensure that you're declaring the data type. What are data types? Well, integer, real, string, character, date, and boolean are our standard 6 data types. So if I had to note down, I would use a way to add comments. So if you want to add a single line comment, you could start with hash. Write a hash and write a comment. There are 6 types of data type. So whenever the program is compiling, the computer or the compiler ignores whatever you've written if it begins from the hash symbol, right? You could also write multi-line comments, such as if you use a 2 quotation mark, a 3 quotation mark, data types, string, integer, right? This is another way to add your comment. So this is a multi-line comment, right? So a hash would only allow you to write comments as a single line, but you could start from any point, whereas if you use 3 single quotation mark or double quotation mark, you are good to go. So how do we do some basic mathematical operation in Python? Well, you directly assign a value to the variable, and Python, as such a universally accepted language, understands what type of data type this variable can accept according to the data input to it. So if I write a is equals to 5, Python automatically understands that a is of type integer, as I've assigned 5 in there. If I use b is equals to hello world, this is my a's, and if I write print command, this gives us the output print a and print a, print b. This is what it outputs, 5. So it printed the value assigned to the variable a, and it printed b, which is the value assigned to the variable b, or hello world, this is my a's. So this is how Python works. B is equals to 6. Now if I would like to input a sum in a message form, I could start writing f and the sum of numbers, right? I could use a curly bracket, a and b is c. So what this does is whatever that's written in curly bracket will act as a variable. If I had no f sign, this curly bracket would not be working. So the output would have been the sum of number, whatever it's written as it is. But if I write a f and there is a variable that's inside a curly bracket or a function, it would perform that function instead. You could also try this in some other way, such as print the sum of numbers, comma a, comma is, comma b, comma a plus b. Now you need to consistently add commas, which I find very which I'm not very fond of. So I use a F before I begin my quotation mark, so that I can directly write through curly brackets. So this is how you output a message in a screen. I prefer the F thing over the quotation and comma thing. Right. What else we've got? So whenever you want to show something, such as now you want the user to assign the value, you want to create a small mathematical program that outputs the sum of a number, what you could do is you could add a variable, and you could do a is equals to int. This ensures that the whatever user inputs is of integer form only. Int input, please enter the first number. You could do a similar thing for b as well. Then you could do c is equals to a plus b. You're basically assigning values to a plus c as a sum of a plus b, and you could output print the sum of numbers. I'll do f numbers a and b is c is, I'll do this, and I'll just do some graphical thing, is c. Now if I run this command, okay, I messed, I think some extra work has been added. So let's do a thing. Now let's run this. Please enter the first number, 5, 90. The sum of numbers 5 and 90 is 95. Right. This is how you can ask the user for an input. So this is a basic introduction to Python. Now, what you could try through this understanding is try to create a program that returns the you could create a simple calculator that asks the user the choice. So you could try to use some if-else loop if you're familiar. If not, I will cover that in a next video. Until the next video is uploaded, stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel. I will try my best to complete all the syllabus before the May June session begins. Bye bye.